If you play baseball and you are a sophomore or junior right now, the next 12 months will decide your future in the game of baseball, not your senior year right now. College baseball coaches are making decisions now on who they want and who their depth chart could look like in the next coming months. This typically will happen around sophomore and junior year, especially with a well-established college baseball program. Now, for the lower level D2s and D3s, yes, there's going to be college coaches that are a little bit more scatterbrained, and you don't necessarily want to play for organizations or teams like that. You're striving for the higher end Division I, and you want to get seen by them. So now I'm going to walk through what that recruiting timeline looks like. But before I get into that, my name is Evan Mendoza. I played 7 years of professional baseball between the St. Louis Cardinals and San Diego Padres. I played 3 years at NC State University while studying aerospace engineering. And now I've helped over 250 high school baseball players through this recruiting process. So as far as this timeline, I think it's better to understand the 3 core things that you need to be doing in the next 12 months if you are a sophomore or junior, if you want to get your name out there to these college coaches. So number 1, it's a super simple one, guys. You have to make sure that we're getting our metrics up. And if you don't know what I mean by metrics, it's not matrices, by the way, it's metrics. These are the numbers like your 60-yard dash time, your arm velocity, and your exit velocity. If you don't know where you currently stand in those, that's a huge red flag. I always like to say if you are at an East Cobb tournament in a WWBA tournament in the middle of summer and you go to Chipotle for lunch and you're standing alongside, a couple of SEC and ACC coaches and they recognize you because you're in full uni and they ask you, hey, what's your last name? What are some of your numbers? And you respond with numbers. What do you mean by that? That's not going to make you look good. So we want to make sure that we're establishing the right understanding of what these numbers mean, and most importantly, what these numbers don't mean, which means don't give them stats when they're asking for numbers. Numbers means metrics. Stats are over here, right? Stats are like your ERA, your number of strikeouts that you had in your high school season, or your batting average. These are the things that don't necessarily quantify you among the rest of the competition in your graduation class. So it gives college coaches a quick analysis basically on who you are based off of these numbers. So it is important that we're always striving to make these numbers better. Number 2, and this is something that is very, very essential. You need to have a good highlight video. I can't stress this enough, guys. You need to understand the fact of we're not creating a hype video, but rather we're creating a highlight video for these college coaches. So we need to think about who's watching this. Who do we want to watch this? Do we want our teammates and our friends and families to watch this video and think, ooh, this kid's cool? Or do we want a college coach to be like, thank you for editing this video in this specific manner. It gives me an understanding on what you bring to the table to your potential university or my specific university, whatever that coach is at, wherever he coaches at. And number 3, I would start reaching out to college coaches with a plan right now, especially those sophomores and juniors. No, you don't need to wait for your metrics to get better. You need to start taking action now so that way we can showcase to these coaches through time and time again when we're emailing them consistently and staying persistent, we're showcasing our ability to make improvements. We want to be able to progress our numbers in the right direction. So for example, if we're throwing 80 miles an hour our freshman year, that's pretty good. But sophomore year, let's say we throw 81, and junior year we throw 83, and then senior year we throw 85. We didn't necessarily progress the way that these college coaches expected you to. They might have you on their radar or in their pipeline freshman year, but you fell off because you failed to really take care of the thing that matters the most, which is your development. Now, a couple of common mistakes in this whole college recruiting process is waiting for these college coaches to find you, playing on many teams without really a focus on your actual development. And when I say development, guys, I mean getting after it in the gym, making sure you're getting bigger, stronger, and faster. If you also don't have a certainty on what level you can play at, or if you don't have a general dream to play in college, this is a huge deciding factor. I truly believe deep into my bones that if you want to play college baseball, you can play college baseball at a certain level at a specific school, right? A lot of college baseball players, of course, all had that common dream and goal in mind, that they wanted to do it ever since a young age. So if you don't know if you want to play college baseball yet, that's a good indicator that college baseball probably isn't good for you. But also, you're here for a reason. You probably take baseball serious, so keep watching. And this is the very, very important one. I can't stress this enough. If you ignore your academics, guys, you have to have a good GPA to be able to get recruited. I don't care what anyone says. If you have a GPA that starts with a 2, it's going to draw some concerns on if you're going to be able to take care of the responsibilities at the college level. And if you guys want to start taking action this week and start reaching out to college coaches, down below in the description, you can find the 7 steps on how to reach out to college coaches the right way. It's a completely free course that you can go in and check out those videos. It's going to explain basically from A to Z how to email these college coaches the right way in under a week. So go ahead and grab that right now. And I can't stress this enough, guys. Do not feel like you can wait even a week, even a month, if you are a sophomore or a junior in high school. This is go time, especially with development, recruiting. This is when you can really separate yourself from the rest of the competition. So don't feel like you'll be able to figure these things out after summer ball or after the fall ball season or after the high school season. Start taking action right now, today. Grab that freebie down below in the description. And also, if you want to work one-on-one with me, you can click the link down below to learn a little bit more about my Triple Play program. It's a one-on-one mentorship program. It is 100% remote. We do focus on the physical, mental, and recruiting. So again, if that interests you, click the link down below in the description.